about in the news now, Mark, is well, Singapore did so well, but now they're starting to have a resurgence in cases, or South Korea the same. Yeah, that's what'll happen. If you lock everybody away from everybody else, kind of wait until things get better and then let everybody out into the world, the virus is still out there. We don't have antibodies. We'll just get it later. I mean, if all you do is flatten the curve, you don't prevent deaths or severe cases. You just change the dates. We don't want to do that. So how do you prevent that? You really only have two options. One is a vaccine. Well, scientists are doing the best they can, but it's many months away. And the other is herd immunity. Herd immunity is when people who are prone to the milder versions of this infection get over it, make antibodies, and are immune. So let's say I do that, and let's say you don't. Well, I represent a roadblock on your behalf when it comes to coronavirus, because if I have antibodies, I can't get it, I can't give it to you, and so it doesn't matter whether you're vulnerable. You and I shake hands, you don't get it from me. When enough of us have made antibodies at the population level, there are enough dead ends that the virus just can't get through the population. It finds it harder to get to a host where it can survive, and it dies out. That's herd immunity. The numbers of us that need to have antibodies vary with the properties of a given contagion, and we're learning what the properties of this particular contagion are. That also needs to come from data. But it looks to me like that is the best way to get to a place where grandparents can once again hug their grandchildren.
Over the last several weeks, we have started accumulating data that show that indeed there is an iceberg, and we were just seeing the tip of the iceberg. There's far more people who are infected with this virus. The vast majority of them don't even realize that they have been infected. They are asymptomatic, they have no symptoms, or they have very mild symptoms that they would not even bother to do anything about. The best data that we have now suggests that it's not 1 out of 30 or 1 out of 100 people who get infected who will die. It's probably in the range of 1 in 1,000. And we also know that there are some types of people who are at much higher risk than others. Most of the population has minimal risk. It's in the range of dying while you're driving from home to work and back. However, very elderly individuals, people who have severe underlying diseases, in the hospital in particular, or in nursing homes, there are settings and people who are at very high risk. And these settings and these people we need to protect fiercely and do the best and save lives. However, the original expectation that we'd be seeing tens of millions of dying individuals, that's not happening.